What's going on, y'all? It's Jooby Truth, KC's finest, and I'm here to read a little jokey joke. All right. I bought my friend an elephant for his room. He said, thanks. I said, don't mention it.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Good job, bro. You read that well.
I appreciate it.
Like a true dad.
It's in me.
Hey, man. Look, I appreciate you, and I thank you for sliding through.
Thank you for having me.
What's a guan? Bonjour, famille. It's Bump Jonas, and I'm here with...
Jooby Truth. No disrespect to the most side. We love both sides, but I am from Wyandotte County. So, yeah, man, that's me.
We're about to have a sit-down and Syke, y'all. Let's get started. All right, man. So, as you can see, I got my notepad here. I didn't write questions because, man, this is going to be a conversation.
For sure.
I'm going to have a far-ranging conversation with you, and I got to start off with the flowers. Usually I wait a little bit.
Okay.
I like to get into like the middle, third half of the interview. But I think with you, I just want to get it out the way so I can let you know where I'm coming from.
For sure.
I'm definitely on some fanboy shit when it comes to Jooby Truth. I'll be direct and honest about that.
Thank you.
I think it's important for people to get their flowers. Obviously, you want to give them to them before they go, right?
For sure.
But I also think when people are on their way up or moving to the next level, it's also important to let them know, like, nah, bro, we see you. You're doing your thing. And for me, you've been in my top 5 MCs of KC, and I would dare say, like, it's a tough crowd in general outside of KC for me when it comes to my overall hip-hop legends, but there's no reason why you couldn't be there by the time you end your career. You're a dope motherfucker. You're lyrical, melodic, metamorphic in a way, because you can bend your skills, bend your tones. You can fit into a lot of different genres with the way you do your thing. And the whole time, just like your intro, you don't stop repping for where you come from. So, just kudos to you, man.
Thank you.
Had to get that out the way.
Shake your hand.
Hey.
Appreciate you.
Had to get that out the way, man. All right, so look, let me get the opener question, the cliche-ass question, probably the most cliche question I'll ask. Who is Jooby Truth? What do you do and why?
Jooby Truth is, I'm an all-around artist, man. If you call me a rapper, I'm not going to get upset. I'm not going to get upset about it. Like, I just grew up around music, grew up loving everything about it, all kinds of music. You never know what you're going to hear again in my car. I don't know. A world without music is just dead to me. But I'm an artist. I'm a father. I'm a husband, a son. I'm somebody who lives and raps about it.
You was about to say just a nigga.
A nigga who.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Just
not
a nigga
just
who.
a nigga.
Yeah.
But a nigga who lives life, and then I rap about it. I say things. Either I've been touched by the situation or it's my own personal situation. But at some point, I've been affected by what I'm rapping about.
So you're vulnerable.
Yeah, very much so.
And why? Like, well, why do you do music? Why is music your choice of expression? Therapy?
Therapy.
Okay.
I feel like if I didn't have that as an outlet, I'd lost my fucking mind.
Damn. Okay.
Honestly speaking.
Okay.
Yeah. But like I could be going through something, I rap about it, like, damn, what was I tripping about again?
Right,
like, it's that for me.
That cathartic release of like.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
For sure.
Okay. See, I like to kind of tell, what I like to do is have the artist come in, or the talent, because we're all creatives in one way or another. Sure. And I like to have them come in and craft their story, right? Mm-hmm. And so for you, I want to start basically at the beginning, in the sense of, when did you discover your talents?
I was told, this was what was told to me.
I
can't beat the allegations, but I was told I was just making up shit at like 3, 4.
Right.
Just singing random shit, and they like, that's not an actual song. Where you getting that from? And it's just shit in my head. But
okay,
like I said, my father rapped, Midwest Mafia. Shout out Pops.
Oh,
Taz. Wow. And then my mom, she's been singing, and my mom's side of the family, they can go. Like, church, they don't sing, they sang type. Niggas will start singing and you just hear harmonizing everywhere. So like, just what I grew up around.
Does that kind of a tangent question, but you grew up with that. You already are expressing talents early.
For sure.
When you have that kind of talent around you, do you feel a natural sense of competitiveness? Or I guess really no, here's a better question. How do you fight the urge to try and stand out versus sinking back when you're amidst that kind of talent?
I think it was just natural progression for me.
Okay.
It wasn't like, oh, I got to sing better than so-and-so. It was like, I like the way I feel when I'm around y'all doing what y'all love to do. So I want to do something that I love to do to get that same feeling I assume y'all have.
Okay.
So that's just what it was. Like seeing my uncles, a quartet group, a gospel quartet group, but I just see how that makes them feel singing and like really getting down and the reception they have. Like people respect them. It's like, damn, that's cool as hell from doing songs y'all wrote in y'all living room. You know what I'm saying? So
really, it was more of this was encouragement. To dive into these things. Okay. I love that. And there's still a sense of hip hop. For me, it all comes back to hip hop in a lot of ways, but there's still that sense of discovery. In this case, you're discovering yourself and discovering what you can do and how far you can go with it. When did you, so obviously you've been at it since 3 or 4, right? Sure. When did you start to take it, let's say quasi-serious, in the sense of, you're not professional yet, but you're willing to show other people, like, I could do this.
Okay, so it's a couple answers to that question. The first one, I was about 11 or 12, and I don't know, me and my cousins, I didn't have siblings for the first like 13 years of my life.
Okay.
So I was the only child. Okay. But I stayed with my cousins all the time, and we just got to the point where we would just be rapping over shit for no reason. To the point where like, you know what, my man's got a studio. We should go stay out there, kick it with him. So we would spend weekends out there just making shit. Just for the fun of it, right?
Okay.
Shout out Toddy Mac. He probably gonna hate when I say that shit, but shout out Toddy Mac. But we were just creating, and then we got to the point where it was at the time you could create a domain and people could call in and you could have like a radio show, right? So we in middle school at the time, we got songs we done made on the little radio show, people calling in and listening to it. It's probably like 15, 20 people.
Matter,
but to us, at the time, it's like, oh my God, dude, we on. You know what I'm saying? So that's when we kind of started to take it serious. Like, okay, we could do something. But I kind of chilled on it.
Okay.
I showed my pops a song, and the reception I got wasn't what I was looking for. He hit me with oh, that's cool.
Is that why you chilled on it?
I'm not gonna say that's completely why.
Okay.
I was deep into sports too.
Okay, so now you're balancing.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm like, all right, whatever, cool. But I had crazy shit happen in high school. I end up not going to play sports. This was my very last year. Shit just went haywire with coaches, whatever. But I come back down to the city. I went to school in Lawrence.
Okay.
Come back down to the city, and I take my wife to see, who was my girlfriend at the time, I take her to see J. Cole and Wale.
Okay.
Dopest concert, one of the dopest concerts I've ever been to. And she looked at me, she like, man, you can't do this shit. I said, what you mean? She was like, I mean, you rap and shit, but I don't think you can do it like this.
Oh.
Like,
challenge.
Like, and I'm a competitor, so it's like, you got me fucked up. and then literally from then on, like, it's really been up. And she was like, I have no idea why I told you that shit, because ever since then, you just been on it. But I think that's when I really started to take it serious, because I'm at school, and shout out to people that was throwing shows and shit while I'm in school, and just start jumping on, and the rest is history.
And then you go from there.
Yeah.
So, you jumped right into it in a lot of ways. You're like, I kind of want to do this. I like this. This ain't happening.
Yeah.
Get challenged. Well, fuck it, we here.
We here. Yeah, that literally like that. Like, you don't think?
Is that so? Does that translate into other areas of your life? Do you full tilt it in other like work or kids, friends, sports?
Yeah. I think the way I approach music is the way I approach life in general. It's like I have to be authentic in what I'm saying, because I don't want you to meet me, but it's like, you seen the Wiz? Mm-hmm. I don't want to be Richard Pryor. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I want you to have an idea of who I am before you meet me. And it's been instances where I listen to somebody's music and I get to meet them, like, oh, this ain't nothing of what I thought. You know what I'm saying? But it's cool, but it's just not what I want to experience to be for somebody who listens to me. So, because when I first started, I'm gangbanging and shit. I have no idea what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
I'm just saying it because it sounds cool.
Right.
And then
that's the language of the time.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had a declaration like, or an epiphany rather. And I'm like, I could get shot for this shit. And I was like, nah, okay, I should switch it up. So I changed my name, and I didn't even choose my name. My family been calling me this since I was a baby. And I just added truth to it. Because
you're telling your truth.
Yeah.
So you've always been Jooby. What was your first rap name?
J Stacks. Not $1 in my pocket. Not a single dollar.
Bars. That was the most
Not a single
self-deprecating
dollar.
bar I've heard in a while. That was good though. That was good.
For sure.
So, were you your style? It's easy to say somebody's got a very they got multifaceted and they're lyrical and this and stuff, right? But your style actually sort of bends towards the lyrical and melodic. You have a very almost theatrical bent to how you display your lyrics, right? Is that how you started off? Like, how did you develop your style? And this is really my question. I do want to know how you developed your style, but a lot of artists won't answer this, and I feel like you would be vulnerable enough to. Who were some artists that you emulated when you first started, like, really going at it?
Okay, so it shifted.
Okay.
So you got to imagine, I'm running with my cousins at the time when I first started like rapping. It's mobbish. It's Rich. It's Fat Tone. It's
Town
Mac Dre.
shit,
Yeah,
okay.
I'm really big in it. I shot a few niggas in some raps that I've never shot in real life. But that was the influence early because that's what we listened to so heavy. Like,
Okay.
I think we ran Get Rich or Die Trying so much that the bitch started skipping because we listened to it so much. But
We
that
all
was,
been there.
yeah, right. So that was what we was on. And then being around my mom is like the melodic side.
Okay.
She's Tweet and Outkast and
okay.
Erykah Badu and Jill Scott, along with gospel.
And
So
we all know what Erykah Badu can do to somebody, so you know I'm playing. Oh, that was a bad joke. That's probably a bad
no, that's a great
transition,
joke.
man.
She's tantalized a few niggas. But thank you, Mrs. Badu. But no, it transitioned like my world opened. Just listening to more music like Hall & Oates or
okay.
you know what I'm saying. I love Queen. I fuck with Queen so heavy. I just saw the biopic not too long ago. Queen is dope. Of course, Mike. And then that same transition, my father is showing me E40 and Jay and Wayne and all that type of shit. So all this shit just morphed into what we got now.
Okay, so you're just constantly growing and studying.
When I say you won't know what you're listening to in my car, you don't know what you're gonna hear getting in my car.
Throw that man the ox. Oh, that's what I hear. Throw that man the
Or
ox.
somebody will say, "Don't throw me the ox," but it's all
So,
good.
okay, so now we're at the point now where you're a professional. Okay. You're doing your thing. Well, actually, let's take it a step back. Okay. Would you consider yourself a professional? And when did you, if you do, when did that happen? When did you realize, like, no, I'm a pro at this shit?
I will tell you I do this shit. Like,
okay,
I will never say that outside of the realm of what we're doing right now. But I wouldn't say I'm a professional, but I'm always act like it.
Okay.
Because
well, why would you say you're not?
To me, a professional at this shit this is their complete living. This is how I feed myself on a day-to-day basis. I don't do anything but this, and I can't say that.
So you can say that you can be professional at this music thing.
Correct.
But you are not a professional.
Yes.
Okay.
Professional, the adjective, not professional, the noun.
Oh, see, come on now.
See what I'm saying?
See, he flaunting on us with that one. That was good. That was a little
I'm a writing.
flex.
See, that's the thing. I'm a writing teacher.
Swear.
Creative writing. That's what I do.
Swear down, bro.
I don't work a day in my life.
Yeah, I'm saying this is love. This is because you having fun all the time.
A blast.
Yeah, okay. That's why Jooby is so jovial with this shit. I fuck with it.
Yes, sir.
All right, so look, you're in the studio now. I just want to kind of go through the trail.
Okay.
I want to talk about your discography here in a moment, but this is what I call like essentially the chicken or the egg question.
Okay.
What comes first for Jooby Truth? Is it the beat or is it the lyric? And you could sing too. You have some harmony going on. So is there a melody sometimes that kicks it in gear?
It could be the beat. I say all of the above.
Okay.
Honestly, it could be. I've gotten ideas just scrolling, and I see somebody tweet something. I'm like, oh, that's a song. Or I'll hear something. Oh, I need to sample that. Or I need to flip that. Or I need to make something like that.
Okay.
Or I'll feel something. I'm like, oh, I want to make something that make me feel like that song made me feel. So it just whatever inspires me for real.
God, so it's really off the moment and the inspiration, and then it's like, okay, how do I make that happen?
I never force myself to record.
So okay, that's a fire. That's
for sure.
Because a lot of
you gotta be in the lab.
Yeah,
I feel that, but for me, when I force myself to do it, I'm doing it just to be in there.
Okay.
Rather than I've lived life and I'm itching to record.
I have something.
That's the best result for me.
Have you ever had a moment where, like you said, like you have this inspiration and you want to, okay, can I do that? Or how does this work? Have you ever had a scenario where you wanted to do something and it didn't work out like you wanted to? Okay, so
because
you're batting 1,000.
I just keep it G with you. Like, writing for me is a godly experience.
Okay.
Like,
okay.
I feel like if I don't, and it's the shit comes to me at the worst possible times.
Oh, yeah.
But I've gotten to the point where, like, people probably think I'm nuts out of my fucking mind because I will pull out my phone and voice memo but I can't lose what I was just thinking about.
Because right now,
it's right here, right now.
Yeah.
I tell my wife, hey, I'll be right back, and she like, I won't wait up. Like,
she already knows.
She know what time it is.
Yeah.
And shout out to her because she's been so understanding ever since the day she challenged me to do this shit. She's been so understanding. Like, I never want to fuck up your creativity. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be like, hey, it's happening.
Right.
Like, I'll literally say that it's happening. She'll be like, all right, go ahead.
That's so awesome because of the dance that it takes as a creative.
What?
And then to have that partner that, like, hold on. You know what I mean? Like, they know the rhythm. You know what I mean? That's some two-step. You know what I mean?
Let me shoot this motherfucker. She literally, like, I'm hot. Okay, here, you got it.
All right,
she's great at that.
Speaking of shooting, though, I want a quick tangent, though. I got a chance to play with you in the content creators game. You got a nice shot.
Don't hold that to me.
You had a nice shot, though, man. You was doing your thing.
I was uncomfortable as shit at that.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say there's a whole other side to it, but given the scenario, streamers, it was like a lot of media that was different. Yeah, it was a different environment. But I was like, nah, cuz can shoot though. Hold on.
I appreciate it. Nah, you get down too, man.
I try now. My old legs, man. I be trying.
No, we stretched out. We good. You gotta stretch. I stretch daily, man.
Hydration.
Yeah, stretching and hydrate. You gotta do that.
All right, so a couple more questions,
Yes,
man. Hold on. Before I forget. Creation, inspiration. You have a song. I told you off camera, I'm terrible with the song
That's
names.
okay.
This is why I'm not a rapper, because I don't remember my lyrics. But you had a song probably like 2 years ago where it was like one of the lines was Grey Poupon or something like that. Talk to us about how that what sparked that song? Because for me, it wasn't just the verses, because you had some crazy bars, but it was the way that you were doing the inflections, the way you was approaching it, you was hitting pockets. It was like, so how did that come about? What's the song? Remind me. And then what?
Great. I done got so comfortable shitting on the others, so these niggas getting flustered because I'm looking too untouchable. Yeah. It was,
What?
I was in a space to where, okay, I've been a father for 8 years now.
Okay.
Been
Congratulations.
A dad. Thank you. Thank you, Child Jr. But we was at a point where my wife was like, hey, I want to do this again. And I'm like, because I didn't shun it. I never told her no. But it was like, okay, I got some things I want to do. I want to be in a certain position when we do this again. And she was like, nah, she never badgered me, but she badgered me.
Right.
Like, hey, wouldn't this would be so cute? Like that type of shit.
Ooh, that's a tough one too.
Man, but it just got to the point where, like, I couldn't run from that moment anymore. And it was like, okay, either you're going to force yourself to level up and do what you need to do to make this happen, or you just going to continue to run. And that's where Grey Poupon came from. It was like, my girl and a little girl, I might have 2 sons.
Yes.
So I'm all in this bread, B.O.B., Grey Poupon. So I got to get to it. That was just like my inspiration. Like, and now I got a little girl, 9 months.
Congratulations, man. Let me shake your hand
Appreciate
now,
it.
man.
Appreciate it.
Shit, that's fun.
Yes,
man.
sir. I got a little girl now. So she did not. She did have her little girl. We didn't have 2 sons. So
that's okay.
She hates that line too, by the way.
Does she?
Because of the. She wanted a little girl bad.
Okay.
Bad.
So
she was like, "You're speaking it."
But she still won.
She still won. She won the game.
All right. So I want to ask this question. We call it the cosign question.
Okay.
And basically, what it is when you've recorded, we don't have to talk about the entire project, but let's say like you have this track and you finished it, like ready to go. Besides you and the engineer, who's the first person that gets to hear it?
It depends.
Okay.
It depends. Because I'll play something back. I'll tell you, I try to run something so much to myself. 1, to catch something.
Okay.
2, I want to be almost damn near jaded by what I'm listening to by the time I give it to somebody.
Okay.
So it's like I played this out to myself to where when you like almost re-energize it for me.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? It's songs I've been listening to for years before I even let somebody,
What?
you know what I'm saying? Before I let somebody get to it. So then when you like it, it's like, damn, I really do love this shit. So it just depends because it's different fields. I'm like, ooh, so and so I fuck with this heavy.
Right.
So and so I
Yeah.
love this. So it just depends on the field of the song.
It was the way you said it too. He was like, it depends. Like, oh, okay, hold on. There's some calculation here.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. This is so and so style of song. I think they would fuck with this.
Yeah.
And let's be clear. I've sent stuff to people, and this is important too. I've sent stuff to people, and they like, that might not be the one.
Right. You don't got no yes man.
At all.
Okay.
At all. I've gotten some looks from some shit like, or I'll play it in a room full of like people I really, really trust. And if they keep talking, okay, scratch it.
Move on.
But if it, boy,
No, okay, hold on. So
Yeah.
I wanted that brought me to a tangent. Because you are an artist that's been at this for a while. So you know the nuances of people's body language.
For sure.
So there's certain signals when you're playing something for someone that's like, yeah, they rocking with it. No, they not.
I want to grasp you.
So what is a signal for you that lets you know like
Silence.
Oh shit.
Silence. And at first, when I started doing shows, I would be upset. I'm like, why? I want niggas hands up. And
Yeah.
But you got to think of the style of music I make. I'm rapping. So people are listening. So this blank stare that I'm getting from you is you like, you're trying to figure out what the fuck I'm saying.
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
So now it's switched. If niggas are too loud, I'm like, they just fucking with it to fuck with it. But niggas are like, I'm like, oh, I got something.
Yeah, okay.
Because now you're really trying to listen to what I'm saying. So if I'm in a room and I'm playing it for my closest friends and niggas just dead silent, because niggas talk. Niggas can go.
Right.
But as soon as I hear that, shh.
So that's okay.
That's the indicator.
Because I was gonna ask though, in this generation, in this climate, people talking and being on their phones and being distracted is not it's not abnormal.
For
That's
sure.
expected. Like people multitask, right?
But I want
But
to
the silence.
I want to be able to, because that music that I listen to, the people that I told you about, they do that for me.
right.
So if I can't grasp that fit, and not to say that sometimes I play something and it just might not have been the right moment. We might have been too deep in conversation. I might have messed that up. But
Right. You see,
trial and error.
okay.
Because if I still listen to it after that, because sometimes I've listened to it after I played it for them, and I'm like, okay, maybe that wasn't it.
Right.
And then I'll listen to it again and be like, nah, them niggas just wasn't listening. You know what I'm saying? It's just,
it's
you got
hard.
to.
Bro,
You got to. So
I fucking love
it brings me to a crossroad every time if I don't get the response I'm looking for. So it's like, do you really love this music that you just did? Or it just sounded good for the moment? It's like, all right, next idea. So I really have to sit with the idea like, okay, no, I do have some. Let me play it again at a different moment.
That's a crazy angle that I never thought about in the sense of, from a philosophical point, the artist has to fight themselves
Absolutely.
when it comes to like, okay, exactly to your point, I play this for somebody and they say, yeah, I don't like it. So now you got to sit with that, be like,
Is it that you just don't see it yet?
or is it really
Or
that
is it really
bad?
not what I needed to be?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or do I like this so much that I don't give a shit?
I don't give
what
a fuck.
should-
You have to make that decision.
Right.
So, and I made that decision to something. Like, I'll play something for my wife, so to speak, and she'll be like, yeah. And then she'll see me perform it. And she'll be like, okay, nigga. Oh,
Now
my
it's
fault. My bad. My bad.
And
it's
that
been
happens
there
because
before.
you've pushed it. You're like, no, fuck that. Hold on.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold up.
Okay.
She'll be like, what do you about think about change? Hold on. Let me, I'll be right back.
Now, okay, so that takes me to another question I have for you, because you do collaborations, but not a whole lot.
Not a whole lot.
One, why don't you do collaborations? But more importantly, in this scenario, based off of the segue from what we're talking about, how do artists collaborate with each other? How do they give feedback in that sense? You know what I mean? Because like to what you're saying, if you're working with somebody and you're like, all right, look, I'm gonna do this, and they're like, I don't like that, and you're like, well, yeah, but nigga, this is what I want to hear,
Right.
so I'm gonna do it anyway.
So I'm more collaborative now than I've ever been. And I think it's worked out for me better than it ever has.
Okay.
Because I work with people I like. I work with people that I would be cool with. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
really what it comes down
And
to.
I would have a conversation with you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We could kick shit. And most of the time when I'm working, especially if in the same place, we forget that we work. Oh shit, let's get to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because we're actually
we chilling.
Okay.
Okay.
I say I shot away from it a lot early because I had seen it just go left. Like book sessions, niggas not show up. Or like somebody hit me for a collab, I'll do it, it never comes out. And it's like, we defeating the purpose here.
Right.
Like,
Right.
I put time into this. I didn't ask for no bread. I just want people to hear this shit. And it's like, oh man, I'm about to put it out. Like niggas from 6 years ago, like I'm still gonna put that shit out. Like, no, you're not.
No, I don't even want it now.
It's okay. It's cool, but yeah, I just approach it different now. I work with people who I really genuinely like. Like I'm singing their verse harder than mine. You know what I'm saying?
That makes the music organic anyway.
It does. I like you.
Right.
I fuck with you as a person.
It's just that simple, too. It's
really,
just that simple.
It really is. I don't want to look up and I got a song and like, damn, this nigga's weird as shit. Like, I can't do that.
And he said, what? Oh, my God.
It could be a cold ass song, but it's like, I can't even put my all into like, this nigga's weird. I can't even like that song like I want to. So I just work with people I like.
Kendrick versus Drake.
What about it?
I'm just curious. I don't know why.
What do I think?
Yeah.
You're the second person to give me on this. Kendrick won.
Okay. I don't. Something about the way when you said this nigga weird. It's like, what the hell he felt about Kendrick versus Drake?
I say Kenny won, but I'm anxious to see what Drake does.
Because Iceman is on the way out,
right?
So
and I'm excited to hear it. They were my 2 and 3.
And
they were my 1 and 2.
That was another reason for me why they just triggered. Like, no, he should answer this question because you have elements of both for me. When I listen to you, I'm like, no, you can't help but assume that if you hear a melodic nigga, oh, there's some Drake influence.
Oh, absolutely.
And when you hear a barred up nigga or a lyrical nigga, like, oh, there's some Kendrick, right?
When I say they were my 1 and 2 on my replay from Apple Music, they were my 1 and 2.
Because it's,
So, but I feel like, because a lot of people say Jay lost the battle with Nas. But
how do you feel?
I can't say I was tapped in enough to understand the magnitude at the time for like Ether and all that type of stuff.
You're from a different era, so looking back,
when I listen to them, when I listen to Ether and the Jay back and forth, I say Nas topped him out just
so Jay came in nice enough to
it wasn't a wash, but I feel like it's arguable to say Nas won.
Okay.
And then this, of course, we know what Kenny did, but I think Drake is such a big artist, and he's been doing what he's been doing, and the formula has worked, that if he continues, you keep making me dance, waving my hands, and it won't be no threat.
It don't matter.
You make a bop this summer, nobody gives a fuck.
Right. And it's just that easy.
It's that easy, in my opinion. So I listened to both of them throughout the beef. I have a playlist of both diss tracks. Like, I enjoyed, that was so fun. I was sitting at a hookah bar and the shit was going back and forth. I almost cried.
He's like, no, that's my shit.
I almost cried. That was fun.
So, all right, we got to pay a couple bills here. This is a segment where we like to answer some sponsored questions, right? So, super quick one here. This one comes from Thrax Pastry, our OG sponsor. Nothing for sale here, just a suggestion where you can spend some time. I guarantee, though, you'll enjoy the journey. So, this one, you got kids and a wife. This is probably going to work for you. This one is called Favorite Food.
Gotcha.
But the twist is, we obviously we want to know your favorite food. The twist is, what's your favorite food that other people would find weird?
Other people would find weird? I love mushrooms.
Okay. That most people was like,
yeah.
It was like
fried mushrooms,
y'all
sauteed.
niggas was already like.
Sauteed, like I fuck with mushrooms. That's my dad. My dad had me on that heavy.
He said sauteed, fried. You about to name them all?
For real, I fuck with mushrooms. So that's probably the most that people would find weird. But yeah, I love it.
You ever go foraging and shit for mushrooms, or like?
Say that one time.
Foraging, like go for like wild veggies and shit like that. You ever do none of that shit like that?
Nah. I'm not really a wildlife type person.
You don't be hiking?
I be inside. If I'm outside, it's for a specific reason, and we get back to the crib. Nah, hiking, camping, nah. I did it one time. We hiked up a mountain in California.
Okay.
We got to the top, and that was the most eerie quietness I've ever had. I ain't like it.
No?
My thoughts were loud.
I was like,
that's
trouble. That's trouble.
I'm good. I mean, it was cool, but then again, it was like, all right, how the fuck I get down from
it? I gotta unhear some shit. Gotta start,
right.
Yeah.
But it was cool. It was cool as fuck though. But yeah, it probably won't be another time for me.
Okay.
One-time experience for sure.
All right, so mushrooms, man. All right, y'all, mushrooms on the list for Jooby if you want to send them like a random gift and shit. You know what I'm saying?
And actual food mushrooms, not the other ones.
Yeah. Let's correct that.
I'd like to not hallucinate when I eat my food.
So morels and shit. You know what I'm saying? Truffles. You know what I'm saying? Portobellos. All right, so this next one comes from Sherry's Executive Lounge. Right there off
Shout out to them.
Yeah, so you already know.
Them?
Yeah, right there off the historic Genesee Street, man. Sure. If you ever want to like basically meditate, get right with your soul, Go down there, man. They got jazz. They got a luxurious, elegant layout for you, and they got cigars.
Cigars, that's what I was about to say.
Now, the thing with cigars, my question with this is really, when we think of cigars, we think of like celebrations, mobsters. We have all these different times where like you see someone lighting up a cigar.
Yeah, different connotations, yeah.
When does Jooby Truth light up a cigar?
I've done it once or twice. I did it when I had my son.
Okay.
I think I've done it on New Year's before.
Okay.
But yeah, it's very celebratory. It's never, it got to be some type of occasion.
So you're not on no pondering a business plan, strategic.
Nah, not
how we gonna get
cigars.
this next rollout?
Not
shit,
cigars.
You know what I'm saying?
Not cigars.
Nah,
That's where I
okay.
leave that. Yeah.
All right. So this very last one
Yes, sir.
is actually from a local artist. I'm stealing this question. So he's not a sponsor. We can call it a sponsor, like. But I'm curious in a sense of research. Shout out to Moto. He asked a question on his page, and I'm gonna repackage it to you. What type of shopper are you? And this breaks down into like 3 different categories, right? So you have category 3, which is the all privilege. Never had to look at a price tag, just get what you want, right? And then there's
We can scratch that one.
We can scratch that. Okay, already get that off.
for sure.
Then we got number 2, which is like some privilege. Like maybe you did some couponing or you might have did some comparison, but mostly got what you wanted.
For sure.
And then there's 1, right? And it's just no privilege at all. You probably had to get the off-brand shit. You was always trying to find rebates and coupons, and probably was definitely not even at the major shopping stores.
This is throughout life or now?
Let's go both. Let's go both. Throughout life, let's
Shit,
average
if
it
I'm
out.
being honest, is I've been all 3 levels. All 3
You said
levels.
I did so- wait, but we just threw 3 off the bat though.
But I got to bring it back because
Okay.
the business times like, fuck it, throw it up there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I guess it just depends on what's going on in life. Like, yeah, I've been all 3.
Okay, so
For
you've looked at some coupons,
Yeah.
you've looked at some
It's
price
been
tags.
damn. I can't walk right the fuck back out of there. It's been that. But yeah, I say on average, I'm probably like 2 all the time.
Okay.
It might teeter to 3. God forbid we get to 1. But yeah, I probably
But
say
it's happened.
Yeah, 2
You
or 3 right
ever
now.
buy some shit and just like know you gonna take it back?
It's been times where like I should, but like I done fucked it up, or I ain't never took nothing back that I liked.
Okay.
And I'm a type of person that if I buy it, I liked it enough to spend my money on it. Cause I'm not cheap, so to speak, but I'm strategic.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I look at something like, damn, do I really need this shit?
Frugal.
Do I
Yeah.
really want this shit? Like my wife be like, you should buy yourself something. Like, I got kids.
Married men. That's a married man. That is a married man topic, tone.
For sure.
Okay. I love that. All right, so I wanna talk about your music, your
Yes, sir.
discography.
Yes, sir.
Well, first of all, I have a question that I call elevator pitch.
Okay.
But before we get to that, I want to ask, which song of yours was your most favorite to record? And we can say project as well. You've got multiple projects. But
Project?
You know, if you want to dial into the song, we can go with that too. But, you know, I'm just saying, which one was the most fun as far as the recording process for you?
I'm going to go with project.
Okay.
And I say that because I approached this project with the same, like, motive.
Okay.
Nothing is real. The latest one, Nothing is Real. Hell yeah. That was the most fun, and I loved it so much because I didn't hold back.
Okay.
It was ideas that I was like, this is crazy as fuck, but
Fuck it.
But like my dad was at my crib one time. I was recording something, and it was Grateful Pine actually.
Oh, shit.
And he was like, the way I record, it's a door between where I record at and like my little man cave area, if you will.
Okay.
And he was sitting out there watching a game or something, just chilling. And he was like, dog, I thought it was something wrong with you. I said, why you say that? He said, bro, you repeated shit so much, and I heard you sing it. You sang this and that over and over. You was doing different voices. And on Grateful Pine, I'm singing, I play with my voice on that. He like, bro, I thought it was something fucking wrong with you till you played it.
Yeah, because they have to hear how it, okay.
He was like, I had no idea it was going to come out how it come out. He's like, I thought you was tripping, bro. He said, I'm not going to lie to you. I didn't know where you was going with that. I'm in there wilding. I'm having a blast, though. And then when I finally played it on the speaker, he said, oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. But he hadn't heard anything. So it was just odd. I didn't hold back from any ideas. Like
That's
the voices, the cadences, the harmonies. Like I just did whatever the fuck came to mind.
So how did that feel when it was all said and done?
Amazing.
You've been not experimental, but vulnerable and truthful.
For sure.
For most of your career, right? You know, the early Jooby was out here gangbanging.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? But so at this point though, you're fully invested into like who you are and stuff. So how did it feel to be like, yo, I'm even more vulnerable than I've ever been before?
It feels good in a sense of seeing people relate to it.
Okay.
Is the most amazing thing ever, because it's like, bro, I'm really talking to me. You know what I'm saying? And it's been times where my wife will run something back and she'll hit me like, yo, you spoke something up, you didn't even know it. Like you just spoke to me, you didn't even know it. And people will hit me like, bro, you don't know what this song did for me, blah, blah, blah. Crazy story. And this is why I continue to rap to this day. It was and rest in peace to this young lady. But she was having a battle with addiction. Okay. Right? And she kept hitting me up like, hey, I love your music. You don't know what it's helping me through, da 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 da. She unfortunately lost that battle. But her friend hit me and was like, yo, she put me on to you a couple weeks before she left, before she got up out of here. And he said, you don't know what this is doing to help me cope with losing her. Right. And I was like, God damn. So it's like, I can't stop rapping. Right. I can't stop. So that's what I get from it. For sure.
Man. All right, bro. Okay. I gotta get this up out of here, but I got two more questions. Yes, the one segue from what we were just talking about. I call this the elevator pitch. Okay. So somebody just kind of they found out about you in some random way. Or maybe they were just at your recent show. Okay. They stop you after the show. What is a song or a project that you would have them go and listen to get not the in-depth Jooby, but like
to hear me?
Yeah, like this is what you would give them to be able to get a snapshot of what they should listen for.
I'm telling you to go play Nothing Is Real.
Okay.
Track 1. Track 5. Matter of fact, track 1, 2, and 5.
Boom.
That's melodies and all that. Numb is just straight out rapping. Right. And then Great Poupon is like, where the fuck did this come from?
That's some pinky shit, bro. I love the fact that you had 3 ready to go.
Yes, sir.
That would sound like would be like whipping the card out. Like, yeah, here we go.
Oh,
check me.
I got to add one because you got to play Ignited too. I don't know where this sex symbol music come from, but
so now I've walked away. But he's like, hey, hold on, but one more.
Literally, like, nah.
I love it.
Those 4, I would say.
All right, so this is what I call the closing question. I ask everybody this, and I definitely have to get a chance to ask you this again. But when it's all said and done, when Jooby has told his truth and we've listened to the music.
I love what you just did there.
We do some things
that
right.
That was dope.
But what is it that you want people to walk away with as far as the Jooby Truth experience?
Man, that is a lovely question. When it's all said and done, thank you. You deserve that one. When it's all said and done, man, one, I want to be respected as a writer. Okay. First and foremost.
Damn, well, man, we got a tangent. I'm sorry.
Okay, go ahead. Hold on. I have nothing. I came here to talk, brother. You are good.
You said because you did say you're a teacher, educator in that sense, right? You said you would not be upset if someone called you a rapper.
Correct.
I would definitely consider you an MC. But you said you want to be respected as a writer.
Yes.
That's a little bit different.
Yes.
Depending on those that pay attention to words from an artist or rapper, MC, or writer. So I need that distinction from you.
A pen is a sword, bro. Okay. Like, I consider myself a warrior in that sense. And I sharpen my own sword. I made this sword. You see what I'm saying? So, and being able to use it how I see fit, and it's mine, and it nobody else had a hand in what I got going on. That is the most prideful thing as a artist, rapper, anything to me. Because peep Chris Brown, peep Usher, we love them, but some of their best work, we can't say they penned themselves, which I have no problem with that.
Right. I mean, that's just the nature.
That's just the nature. But for me, if I've sang it, rapped it, anything, it came from my heart, my mind. So it's like that's what I take pride in the most. Like the biggest compliment to me when I'm rapping, either in person or I done play something for somebody, if I get one of these, if I get one of them, It's Christmas.
Okay.
So to be respected as a writer. Yeah.
That's okay. That's powerful. That's powerful. Man, is it anything else you want to let them know before we get up out of here?
I mean, if you got more questions, you got more questions. I ain't rushing you. But
No, that's the thing. I don't, but I do. I can make some more. I
don't mind.
Man, so okay, hold on. This is something I want to ask you.
Okay.
Because you're a competitive dude.
Hell yeah.
Like y'all see the way he, you know what I mean? So what keeps you from biting the heads off the rest of these cats around you? And I say that I am being spicy.
You are. This is a media platform.
You know what I'm saying?
I get it.
And it's a lot of cats out here that either A, think they top dog, B, think they so top dog that they don't need to be here in the city no more, or C, think that everyone is trash so it doesn't even matter who's top dog. What keeps you humble about your capabilities and your stance? Why aren't you like, man, fuck all this shit. I don't even need to be in KC. I don't need to be repping Kansas.
I'll never be that.
Why not?
Because this is where I was bred at. I cut my teeth here. Literally. Literally.
Right.
So I'll never be like, I'm bigger than this. I don't feel like I'm bigger than anything. I feel like my ideas should reach the masses rather than just home. But I never say I'm bigger than the city. But to your question, I live life like that. I don't go around bothering nobody. I ain't go around. Really I don't go around picking fights with nobody. But I'm no bitch at the end of the day. So I will make that known. I say this. There's Jourdain that my mother named me. He is a calm, cool, collected, humble person. He can give anybody their props. I'm a fan of people as Jourdain. Jew does not. He's not with none of that shit. Jew is the best. Whenever I rap, it's like the competitors in the league playing football or basketball or something. Like when we on the same court, when we on the court, I don't give a fuck about none of you niggas. So after the game,
we cool.
Cool.
So does that mean you? So like, is there no Jooby Truth joining a coalition of rappers or a collective of rappers or a group?
I can't say at the moment.
Right.
I'm not gonna say never. But as far as I don't know. I just I wouldn't.
That face those, yeah, like
not at the moment.
And why is that? Because you is it because of the competitiveness?
I've tried it.
Oh, okay. So you have experience.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about that a little bit, because a lot of people say groups don't work.
They don't.
And
in my opinion,
you just right there flat.
And my first experience with seeing that was my father.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
And so hold on. Damn. I got a shit ton of questions. We gonna no. I gotta collapse this a little bit. Okay. There's a lot going on with you that we got. That's the thing. We gotta make this a part two, because we do need to touch it. We need to talk about your father.
Right.
What is it? Midwest Mafia.
Midwest Mafia.
There's an element to KC that I'm learning, and this is another reason why I don't understand why you're not cutting niggas' heads off. And I'm okay. Fuck it. I don't care. I could be spicy. I could be.
But if you listen to what I say, bump, when I'm rapping,
right,
it's almost daring.
Yeah. Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Like I said, when I'm rapping, I'm not. This nigga is not this nigga. This nigga can rap about this nigga's experiences, but their sentiments and their experiences are totally different.
Not the same. Totally different. So there's an element to KC, and I'm sure in every state and city there's the same element. But KC has a big hip hop legacy and history that stays in KC.
Yes.
And shout out to my man Pelly. He always says, like, you'll be walking next to somebody and not know that
what the fuck they done.
And they didn't. And in a lot of ways, it's not just the hip hop. It could be R&B. It could be acting. There's so many.
The world, Craig. Yes. The world, Craig.
So
literally,
with that in mind, Midwest Menace, your pops is an MC, is a rapper, is engaged. We know that doesn't necessarily push your competitiveness, but we know that your dad making a particular remark or face turned things a little bit for you. You mentioned earlier, right?
Yeah.
how is it you don't walk? How come you're not on some J. Prince Jr. type shit? You know what I mean? Like you don't flaunt the fact that you have these connections. You don't flaunt the fact that you have this legacy already behind you.
I want it on my own merit.
Okay.
I don't want you to say. I don't want you to say that. Oh, that's Taz, son. I don't want you to say that.
But you don't think you should maybe remind these niggas? Like,
nah, just find out.
Okay.
Just like I don't tell a lot of people I rap. I'm not
That's
the person.
wild in this day and age. That's wild.
I don't tell a lot of people.
Okay.
If you like where I work now, niggas that like the children just found out.
Now, is that on purpose because of a professional angle or just because?
Not even because, okay, how I even got the job itself is like they knew what I did.
Okay.
And they were like, we think you'd be perfect for it based on what we've seen social media wise. Like, we like what you do.
Okay.
And I didn't tell the children. I didn't tell anybody I worked with. And I'm like at the vending machine getting a Snickers, and a teacher walks up to me like, hey, man, I caught your video. That was pretty good. I love that feeling of I didn't have to beat you over the head with it. You just fuck around and find out. I love that feeling of okay. You see what I'm saying? I'd rather that than hey man, check me out, please. You got your phone? Put your phone up, man. Niggas airdrop me shit in Atlanta. I was like, bro, this shit is crazy. But I don't want to be the pushy guy. Like I was a terrible salesman.
Okay.
Awful.
So you already understand that element. So for that, you just like, you know what? They'll find.
If you find out, you find out. And to me, it's almost like if I'm doing enough, they'll find out anyway.
All right, man. I gotta get this up out of here. Cause I'm just gonna keep going, bro. Okay. Talking to you I feel it. Man, I really just want to go light up a blunt and just like just chop like yo, cause it's game. This is a game heavy. Before I get this out of here, man, I want to give you one more kudos.
Okay.
It has been obviously it's been an absolute pleasure to have this conversation with you.
Likewise.
But it has been a consistent mark for me that somebody from the Dotte has a skill and intention with their business that is just like, it stands out. It shows, and it's refreshing.
Thank you.
It's empowering too.
And likewise, this is
welcome to Syke, baby.
This is well put together.
We try, man. We try. So look, y'all, Bump Jonas here, and I just had a hell of a sit down at Syke with none other than
Jooby Truth.
And as I always say, love yourself like you try to love the world. Do something to earn your place in the world this week, and just be some dope motherfuckers. Y'all have a good one. Peace. There we go, man.
We got to do it again.
Yes, sir. No, we do.